Okay.
Hey there, I'm author Shannon Reber, and this is the podcast that is still kind of unnamed. It's kind of right now, kind of book nerds. I don't know what it's going to be called.
Yeah, book nerd.
I like
Book
that.
Book
nerds.
nerds. I am nerd number one, Ryan. I'm sorry, Andy. I
I'll
mean,
let you
it's
have it. I'll let you have it. I am nerd number two and a half, Andy, or Brandy Bellfire.
Yeah,
Uh,
whichever. It
That
depends on the day.
either what I'm doing.
Gotcha. And yeah, I guess that makes me nerd three. So
You could
there
be
we
two if
go.
you wanted to.
Okay, so I am appointing Ryan to start us out with book
oh, because
of
you
the
just want
week.
to know what I'm reading.
Yeah,
Okay,
you've been withholding
Yes, you
information on
talked
me.
it
yeah,
up.
I did. I did talk it up. Okay,
Okay,
so
don't
over the
walk on there.
last couple, oh, there's a kitty.
There's my
Uh,
baby. Aw, handsome.
so are the she's stealing my thunder.
I'm sorry. He doesn't. He
Or
he just loves.
he, sorry.
Yes,
Cats are
Thunderstolen.
girls, dogs are boys. Just
wrong.
that's how my brain works. Um,
Understand that.
the I've been really struggling with reading, so I made November when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna really try. So I downloaded through the local library, I downloaded this app called Hoopla, and it does all audio books. Not my library system, but the adjacent county's library system. Whatever. Called Hoopla. And I went to thrillers and I found this book. It sounded kind of interesting called Swipe. It's a swipe. It's
Hmm.
by R.G. Belsky.
Belskine
Yes,
with an
Bell
N.
Sky, like
Belsky.
Bell Sky, like in the
Okay.
air, the
Okay.
sky.
Got you.
Okay.
And and it's about this girl, this woman.
Okay.
She is doing online dating. That's why it's called Swipe. And
I
she
had guessed that.
meets what?
I had guessed that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, I wonder.
So she's online dating and she meets this guy and things are going well, like, but she thinks she's being catfished. So she does like some
Oh
research and realizes
no.
it's not him, it's somebody else. So
It's a
she confronts
serial
him,
killer.
and it comes to find out he's married and has kids,
Oh,
and he
at least he's
can
not a serial killer.
no. Well, hold on. So she like confronts him and records him like, how dare you do this? I'm gonna show your wife, and how can you do this for your kids? And he's hiking area near a river with a what's gonna happen?
He's
He
gonna
takes the
throw her
phone,
off.
she pushes footing. So she killed a guy. That's within the first.
Oh, she killed the guy.
Well, she didn't necessarily kill him, but she pushed him and he lost his footing. So,
Oh, so
yeah,
I
he kind
definitely
of
saw that
Okay.
happening the other way around.
okay.
Same.
What a
Well,
twist.
so then she she's got some baggage of her own, but I really don't want to spoil it. But then there's this other character who's a reporter, like basically a
Um,
TMZ type place where it's like just clickbait, but he's was actually a writer for a really good newspaper, but he lost his job because everybody just went on the internet. So he's writing for this, and his editor told him to go on different dating apps to figure out how people are using it. And he's been on a couple dates, and this one person he wants to meet, this one girl, like he's talked to other people, and they're like the one girl, she's crazy, like, and it's the girl that pushed the thing, but they haven't met yet in the story. But you know it's coming.
um,
They
okay.
they've exchanged messages, and it's like a 6 hour audiobook. I'm on only 2 hours, so I'm pretty excited on
Oh,
where it's going.
wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
called
Yeah.
Swipe.
Wow.
R.G. Belsky,
Okay.
and
Bell Sky. Is that
I'm actually reading
Bell Sky?
Belsky.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bells,
Okay.
Belsky.
Bell's guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
It got like 4 out of 5 stars on Hoopla. So,
Okay.
and
So,
it like I went
That's
to
pretty
like
decent.
sort. Yeah, it's yeah. So I was like, and I'm really enjoying it. Like when I got home from work, usually I stop someplace. I stop on my drive where I'm like on a chapter, like boom. But like I couldn't time it just right, so I ended up sitting in my car for about 3 minutes listening to the end of a chapter. It was pretty great.
yeah.
And then like
Good.
every chapter ends in a cliffhanger. So it's like, ugh.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that? Because
Hate
I mean,
black
you hate
I
it,
glove.
but you
Hate
love
love
black
that.
it.
glove. Yes, yes,
I
yes.
Just
love it.
makes you want to
Yeah.
like keep reading it, but at the same time, you're like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah. So I like I'm actually looking forward to going to work tomorrow because of it.
Hey, that's a
Whoa,
good way
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I mean
The
I don't
bold
know if I told you
statement.
I have a 45-minute drive. So an
Oh,
hour and a
gotcha.
half total
Jeez, that's a long
is so
drive.
I'm yeah, yeah. So yeah. The other book I just started like maybe an hour before we actually went on the podcast
Mm.
was Dean Koontz Odd Thomas.
Ooh,
I
love
It's
love
I
Odd
a
remember when
Thomas.
yeah,
Koontz.
when I
Hey,
another thing because I was reading my reading funk, they said
Mm-hmm.
read a book you're familiar with, and I'm like, oh, I really like this book, and I was looking at all the different libraries, and nobody had it because I think what people do is they're like, oh, I want to read a series and
yeah.
never return it. So I asked a
Oh,
buddy of
that's
mine,
stinky.
I'm like shot in the dark. Do you have this book handy? And he's like, actually, I do. So he let me borrow it. My buddy Greg.
Nice.
Oh, see,
What a good
I
buddy.
was gonna say it was Josh. I was gonna suggest it
No,
was
no,
Josh.
no, my buddy Greg. But
See,
he also,
that is the great thing about Josh though. Josh is a bartender in Westfield, and I had a couple of times when I didn't have enough money to leave him a tip. I told him I would give him a book, and he said that's
yeah,
enough. So I would get money and a book. So
That's nice.
so
I
I
mean,
would
my
give him a
buddy,
book from the bookshop as his tip.
yeah.
Nice.
And I want to say my buddy Greg, he was, I think, thrifting or going to used book sale. He found the novelization of the movie Gremlins.
No.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
That's.
and
Have you
it's
started
legit.
that
It's
one
got
yet?
pictures. No, I haven't.
Pictures.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
very familiar with the movie though.
Oh man.
So,
Me too, because I
so
got
yeah, I'm
two
a,
in the living room right now.
yeah, I'm a big Gremlins fan. If I could flip
Yeah.
my camera around, you could see I have like those what
Oh
do you call
man.
those little
Oh, Poppets or
plastic
something?
figurine? What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you. They're not the
Don't get them
poppet.
wet.
You have
Don't get them wet,
yeah,
whatever you do.
I know, and don't feed them after midnight, and don't direct sunlight will kill them.
Yeah.
I know the rules.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Just had to
so
make sure.
but I don't want to go into detail. But like that movie, they're walking around in snow. Like, shouldn't they all be turning
Technically.
right? And
I
there's
mean,
one scene where they're drinking beer, like right from
That, yeah,
the
yeah.
draft. So it's like, shouldn't they be, you know? But
Multiplying,
whatever.
yeah.
Movie,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to suspend reality.
Exactly.
I'm,
Exactly.
I want to see how that lady, Mrs. Deagle, how they put the words when she flies out the window. Like, I'm really looking forward to that part. That it
It's
scared me
been
as a
too long
kid,
since
but
I
now that I'm
saw
an
it.
adult, I find what?
It's
Have
been
you
too
ever
long
seen that
since I
movie?
saw it. I don't remember. I don't remember that part
She's like
specifically.
she's the really mean villain, and other than the Gremlins, and
mhm.
the Gremlins mess around because she's got one of those chairs that goes up winding stairs. They
Okay.
mess with it, and it like zooms out, and it zooms up the stairs and flies out the window. When I was a kid, I thought that was the scariest thing. But then when I'm an adult, I'm like, this is a cartoon. This is great.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that is.
Yeah. Maybe I have a sick, twisted sense of humor. I just like,
You do.
Maybe
You do.
both. Both.
I mean, it's a cartoon. It was a cartoon.
Yes.
Oh,
Real life cartoon killings.
absolutely.
Okay, next person. Nerd one's
Next
over.
person. I say Andy.
Okay.
Okay.
So, gosh, I'm just gonna pick one
Okay.
from what I've read since we've last gotten together, I guess. And I mean, of course, I love my webtoons, right? My little anime things. So that's the one that's like hard to describe, but there's a genre it fits into. So, one of my favorites is just to give like the blurb of it. One of my favorites is this girl. It's called "I'll Save This D Word Family," and but it's like a little cartoon you can watch. But anyway, she reads a book when she's alive as a person, and then she gets murdered on the street and gets reincarnated as a character in the story. But like at the beginning of the story,
Oh,
but she knows the ending, so she's trying to take the character that she's become and go throughout the story and kind of change the ending because she's like, this is not going to
Choose,
bode well for
choose
me.
your own adventure.
something like
That's
that.
so
So,
fun.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
yeah, so I love stories like that where like a character dies and goes back and has to change the story of how it happened. So they
That's
have to be like,
Like
"Oh, I
cool.
It's a
remember that
Wonderful
this war
Life.
happened." Maybe.
You never seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Look, I'm so sheltered. No. What is that?
Okay.
Really?
Well,
Is that a
that's like a
movie?
Jimmy
sheltered,
Stewart.
that's a
Stu-
sheltered movie.
Jimmy Stewart, it's a classic.
You give
It's
me too much credit.
black and white
Okay.
movie, always around at
Okay.
Christmas.
Well, anyways, yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
It's
But
not.
if it
It's a
fits into
classic,
that, then yes, I'm gonna believe you because you're
which
obviously more cultured than
it
me.
does make an appearance in the movie Gremlins when he's making the juice. And it's like, oh, town hall, Joe. No, no. Okay.
No.
The mom's
All
That's
right.
funny.
okay.
So there's
Sorry, Gremlins.
so there's that. So there's like the webtoons that I read and those kind of update weekly, so I can like wait on the next installment. But the other one that I read, which I thought was really interesting, was called Parasite. And this is the one that was written in 2013. I forget the lady's name that wrote it, but basically it was, oh, Jed just sent me a picture of the pumpkin bread. I'm gonna share that real quick. Look, can y'all see? Can y'all see the pumpkin bread?
Man,
Oh,
Isn't
you know
it
what? I have Halloween
delicious?
candy, so I really want some pumpkin bread.
It's
so does Nick.
delicious.
Nick says yes, please. We'll take
Hello,
some.
Nix. I give you some. Okay, so it's called
Waiting
Parasite,
with his
and
ear.
basically,
He's waiting with his ear.
She does that a lot.
oh, it's cute.
I
Okay, so
know.
Parasite was
Okay,
kind of a
Parasite.
sci-fi, futuristic kind of deal, and but it was like a medical sci-fi. And basically, at the beginning of the story, this girl dies in a car accident, but then she gets revived. Like she's in a coma and her family's all there, and then she wakes up and there's this whole like, what are these noises that they're making? Like she forgot how to human, and she was like 20. And so she had
Mm.
to relearn how to walk, how to talk, how to feed herself, and all these kind of things. So that was like the beginning of the story. And then and it goes back and forth between like this journal logging of this doctor, this medical
Like
doctor
intermixed.
doing,
Oh, so
yeah,
you don't know when
intermixed
they're
in
gonna connect. Oh, I love that when they do
right.
that.
And so, but it's like, it's like she's doing these experiments with these parasites, but then this other girl is going through this thing, and then a bunch of people, after like 6 years, she's kind of establishing herself again. She's got herself a boyfriend, but at the same time, like, you've technically only been alive for 6 years because you forgot everything and you don't know anything about the past person that you were. So you're essentially not even the same
Oh.
person anymore. And then you go throughout the story and you get hints throughout the story. Like the whole time, I was like, it's her. She's the parasite. She's not human. She
Yeah.
did die and whatever. So the medical technology that they have in 2026, right? So back in
That
2013
wait.
was that they were
So
able to inject. Go ahead.
oh no, no.
Okay,
Continue.
so
Sorry.
they injected these parasites, but they had to mix like certain types together, like a fish parasite with like a dog parasite or something, and they
Oh.
injected it into the gut of the humans, and this parasite kept everybody well. It was like the new medicine. Nobody went to the doctor anymore, nobody had allergies anymore. And just the only thing was that it would get too big and then couldn't survive inside the host anymore, so it would die. So every few years you had to go get a new parasite. But then
Okay.
you find out that the real reason behind that is because it would get too big and actually take over your brain. So it would like crawl up, it would like from your gut go into your spine and then like keep growing until it got to your brainstem. And this girl, when she died,
That's what happened.
she is the parasite, but like the human form. So like the parasite became human, like the human
That
host.
is really
So it was like the parasite
cool.
walking around in her
Where
meat
did you
suit.
find this?
You
Where
know
did
what?
you?
I have this app that I can connect to my local library with, but
Oh,
mine is
the
called,
library.
yes, I found it
What's
at the library on an audiobook, but mine's called Libby. So
Oh
yours
okay?
yeah,
was,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We have Libby here too.
yeah.
yeah, so
I
I use Libby and you use the
yeah.
other one. I've
Yeah,
heard of
I
that one.
have
What was it?
access to
Yeah,
Libby too.
Hoopla actually has a
Hoopla.
far
Yeah.
better selection than
Oh,
Libby
Yeah.
does.
really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
way
look
And
into
better.
I'm
that one
using
then.
the county, Erie County,
I
which is the
got you.
same county as Buffalo, New York. So
Oh,
there's a
okay.
tons more selection.
Oh
But I
yeah.
Yeah,
don't
I'm
really want to
using
say I,
this very small parish in Louisiana, so like we had to wait like a month to listen to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It was bad. We were finally just like, just
like
buy it.
I could probably download that right now if I wanted to on Hoopla on
Yeah,
Erie County.
they had like one copy and there was like
Yeah,
two waiting. So it's like
yeah.
Oh,
the rough life
That's,
over
I
here.
mean,
yeah. The first world
yeah,
problems, right?
I know.
yeah. Libby, I can only connect with my Chautauqua County, Erie County, or Chautauqua County, Cat County one, and it
Hmm.
always gives me problems every time I like press pause. I have to re-log in and then remember where
Mm.
I was at, and
Oh
there's just whole
Oh,
big.
that
no,
sounds like
that
a headache and
stinks.
a half.
Yeah, so I just use Hoopla and
Jeez.
connects with my car, Android Auto. Got the app, I can change speeds and yeah.
Oh, that's
That's nice.
And I
awesome.
Yeah.
just realized
Yeah.
today on the app on my phone, not through Android Auto, I can actually go by chapters because it just goes like when I'm playing it in my
Oh.
car, it's just like 6 hours. I'm at like 2 hours, but in the
Ah,
app, I can actually just go by chapters.
oh, nice.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Well, the Harry Potter thing, I told you guys a long time ago that I wanted to listen to the Harry Potter books. So I got them on recorded books for the blind, and I was so disappointed because of the reader.
Oh, yeah. Was it Jim Dale?
It was not Jim Dale. It was just some random American with a totally dry, boring voice.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
terrible.
Stupid
Um,
Americans. They don't know
Um,
how to do
right?
anything right.
yeah, the
But I went back on. I went back on. Just I wanted something random to listen to just as I was going to bed, and I was like, wait a second. There's a whole list. This book is listed several times, and I looked closer, and
words are hard.
Jim Dale was actually listed. So there's like three different versions of the Harry Potter
Oh,
books, all on
oh,
recorded books for the blind, and Jim Dale is there. So I
Oh,
got
so
to
you get
listen.
to listen to it?
I'm up to book six, about halfway through.
Oh my gosh, girl, when I got to
which
book
one's
seven,
that?
like I could not stop. That's the
Deathly
Half-Blood
Hallows.
Prince.
Oh, Half Blood
Okay,
Prince. I'm sorry.
I,
I'm sorry. Deathly Hallows is
Girl.
the
I've
seventh.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I've got to the third one because when I was, substitute teaching, all the kids, they always talked about Harry Potter. So I was like, let me see what this book's about. And I read
Lucky
three, like
you.
within 3 weeks, I read them all. And then I just got burnt out and I tried to read Goblet of Fire. And
That's
that's
the
where it
fourth
takes
one.
a big turn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little
And
darker.
It does.
I was so burnt out and I just haven't touched them since.
Oh,
Mm,
dude, you're
And I've
so
only,
missing out. They're so
yeah.
much
And
fun.
I've
right.
only seen the three movies too.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the movies past number three. I
Yeah,
mean, number
because
four is
But
okay, but
they're so
they just
nostalgic
yeah
in their way, and they
yeah
stuck pretty closely to the books until
yeah.
book
until
four, which
four.
was an
Yeah,
incredibly much longer book than book
yep.
three. And so they had to start cutting things out. And you're like, well, there were so much important things that happened. And so now it's just like getting a slideshow of
Yeah,
parts of the
exactly.
book
Yep.
and not really any depth to the book. So the movies stopped being as good for me after
Yeah,
a while. And
yeah.
then, but
Because I mean, I know the book one, two, and three were all maybe 300
yeah.
pages. The other one that
And
was like
then
Oh,
got to be four, and then
six or
five, and
seven.
yeah,
Yeah.
six.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
super
one
super
through three
chunky.
were like meant for kids,
Right,
and
Yeah,
exactly.
then it was like maybe mid to late teenagers, and then quite late
Adult,
teenagers, a
yeah.
young adult. Yeah,
yeah,
Definitely
things got
adult.
quite dark after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
They
When
really did, yeah.
when the Deathly Hallows book came out, I was working in the mailroom, and we have to go
Hmm.
to the post office at the end of the shift to put in all the mail that the college sent out. Well, it was
Hmm.
the same night like the book release, so there was like pallets of books in the little Fredonia library or Fredonia,
Gosh.
excuse me, Fredonia post office. Pallets, and the one
Oh
girl
my
that I was working
gosh.
with, she was a huge Potterhead or whatever, and she was like freaking out and like
I
wanted to
like her.
grab a book and run. And I'm like, that's stealing and like mail
Mail
stealing.
fraud,
That's like
yeah.
the
Mail
worst.
theft.
That's
You could
stealing.
go to jail for
Just
that, yeah,
and
It's a
like
that's true.
felony.
I mean, she was going to whatever you call it, Barnes and Noble at midnight to get the book, and she got it, and she
Oh, okay.
read it by that following Monday. She was all excited,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
I remember on Facebook in its infancy, people were giving out spoilers, and at the time I was like,
Such a
"Oh,
jerk.
okay,
My
I
in the
don't know who
sixth
Dumbledore is."
when the sixth oh, you know, but my when the
At the
sixth
time,
one
I know
came
what he
out,
is now.
I was so mad because my brother-in-law, butthole, uh, like I hadn't read the book yet because I was still a teenager, so I had to wait till like my mom to buy the book for me. And no, she
You didn't have a
wasn't.
library card?
Harry
Well,
Potter?
How was
Dude.
I gonna get there? My mom. I had to rely on my mom for, okay, can I go to the library? No. Do you know my mom? You don't want to.
You don't
But
want to know.
anyway,
You don't want to know.
don't get me started on that. But like,
Yeah.
I was like,
if
oh my
I asked my
gosh,
mom
like
to go to the
I was
library,
waiting around,
I
and my
could take
boyfriend
you,
finally,
Ryan.
my
I'm sorry.
boyfriend bought me the book finally, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes! And I started reading it,
Oh,
and as soon as I got to like page two, my brother-in-law was like, oh, Dumbledore kills, or Snape kills Dumbledore, and I went,
Dude, you're not supposed to tell just in case somebody else
you're
doesn't
lying.
know.
You're lying. She did. And I got to the end and I was so mad because I was like, because now I was like, is that really what happens? Like the whole time, instead of just enjoying the story and be like, oh my gosh, at the end, like I should have been. I was just mad at him for
Yeah.
telling me what happened because
yeah,
like
that's jerky.
he hadn't even left
How,
Rabbit
wait,
Drive yet at that point.
Can I tell anybody
how
about my
long
book?
were you?
Am I allowed?
How long before
Yes.
you read it had it been out already?
Oh, it was like maybe a month.
Okay, because
So I had to
the
wait a
rule
little
for
while.
movies the
Hold
rule
on,
for
baby.
movies is 2 weeks. Two
Hmm.
weeks, and then you can reveal spoilers. I don't know about books because books it's more of a commitment for books,
Yeah.
especially a book
It
like
is.
that chunky,
Well,
Hmm.
like a movie.
I have a little complaint about spoilers because I was trying to ask Ryan about one of my books. I was trying to ask him if my favorite character was actually a good guy or if I was going to get, completely thrown out of the water by finding out that he's a bad guy, and he wouldn't tell me. But now, if he is a
Yeah,
bad guy,
like
I'm just going to throw the book across the room.
I'm not going to be a spoil. Like
But he
if
didn't even
no,
remember who the
if you said,
character
"Hey,
was, so I
I don't want to
mean,
finish the book anymore, but I need to know this," I would be like, "Oh, okay." But if you said you just asked me, I'm like, no, that's kind of the point of reading is being surprised and thinking,
then why do
that's
you
like
read Stephen
the
King? Anyways, so the books that I have been reading recently, I've read like a huge variety of books, but I found this thriller. Let's see, it is called The Room Next Door, and the author is Wendy Walker. Yes, Wendy Walker, and
sounds like a
this
superhero name.
it does, yeah. But this book is when this girl is a teenager, she is murdered, and everybody thinks it's an accidental drowning, but her best friend has always believed that it was murder, and she becomes the chief of police, and their other best friend from that time becomes a writer, and there's that mystery in the background, but the writer is having an affair. She goes to this hotel room to meet her lover, and basically he never shows up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
That's not true. There's a noise from next door, and he goes to investigate the noise and never comes back. And so there's this mystery of her trying to tell her friend, the chief of police, please don't tell my husband that I was having an affair, and that's why I was at this skanky hotel. It's more of a
Think
resort
the word
hotel, but whatever.
seedy
Seedy,
hotel.
yes, seedy, yes, but it's not a seedy
People can be
hotel.
skanky. People are
Well,
skanky.
it is
Buildings are
actually
seedy.
it's actually skanky because it's set up as sort of a secluded place for people to hook up, and it's
Oh,
like
so do they have
cabins.
rooms by the hour?
No rooms by the hour. It's like a resort,
Okay.
but
See, I still think
it's
that's seedy.
okay. Well, it's a very Very good book. And I have to admit, I did pseudo suspect who the killer was, a, a couple chapters in, but I was still thrown by the end. Like I suspected pretty much everybody through
There's
through the book.
there's one author. I've only read two of his books, or maybe it's a girl. I don't know. I guess I don't remember. The author's name's Riley Seeger.
Oh
I
yes,
mean, you
yes.
yeah, some of their endings are like out in left field, and I'm like, I don't like that at all. I don't like, I mean, I like to know. I mean, I like the
Hmm.
ride. It's like riding a roller coaster and you get to the top and you're going around. And then at the end you go through a sundae, like a ice cream sundae. Like, like where the heck did this come from? Pardon my French. But like that's how they write their books, and it's just like people love them. And I'm like, this, this is weird. It's like,
No
I don't
hints,
know.
no nothing. Just I don't know. I just
Boom, here's a sundae. I write that up. Well, here you go.
Well, I don't think
Maybe
it
it's not
was.
the best analogy, but it just
Yeah,
popped in my head like that.
it was a good one. It was a good
But
one.
like
no
Sundays,
one's
like who's going to what?
It wasn't exactly like that. Oh, I think I might destroy every squeaky toy in the house, but it's possible. I
no. They love them.
But that I really did suspect every character in the book of having killed this girl,
Yeah,
and by the time the end came around and the killer was revealed, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, there
sure.
were
Was it
You
the
there
can
were
do
clues
guy?
that.
all
Yeah,
along, and I did suspect, but I also suspected like 12 other people too. So
yeah.
it was a really well written thriller.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
Was
it
it
was
the
so
guy?
good.
Was it
Mhm.
the guy that went
Yeah.
over to the thing and then disappeared? Was it him? Because I'm
I'm not.
already.
He.
Oh, come now.
Mm, he's dead. Oh,
Oh no, because he did it. So somebody killed him because they found out that he did it.
nope.
Right? Right. Dang it.
Nope. Not it. I
Was I
And
close?
then he becomes
not even
a
close.
superhero like Wendy Walker.
Yes, he did. He became a superhero. And I know, but oh goodness, I'm being
Oh my
attacked.
gosh.
The other.
Dogs.
Okay, I can't
this.
hear Shannon anymore.
Oh no, you
I
can't.
can't either.
Oh.
The dog
Oh.
The
Okay.
took the thing.
All right. Can you
Okay,
hear
that's
me?
better.
I
Yep.
I am continually being mauled. Okay, but the other one that I started reading, actually I said it was Sunday, but it might have been Monday. I don't remember. But my nephew texted me and asked me if I had ever read Project Hail Mary, and it was on my it was on my list of books in Recorder Books for the Blind. And goodness, ow!
Who read that book for you? Do you remember?
Hold on.
While your dog.
Hold on. I'm being mauled. Hold on. Hey,
Okay,
don't chew the cord. Oh my goodness.
because I listened to another book by the same author,
Now,
Project Hail Mary, and Will Wheaton reads it. I
I
don't know if you.
yeah, I love his voice. I don't know if it was
Yeah,
him
he
though.
has a great voice, and he's a nerd, so
Yeah.
he's like into that science fiction stuff. So it's like I really enjoyed listening to The Martian. They made it into a Matt Damon movie.
Ray Porter is the narrator.
Okay,
Yeah, that it's
that
probably
must.
just a Recorded Books for the Blind thing. But
Hey,
it
that's
is,
cool. I mean,
yeah.
was
It's still
so
really
it's
good.
good
Yeah.
audio?
It is good
Okay,
audio.
good, good.
And I'm very impressed and I really like the book and I'm totally I'm very all in. I'm totally all in. Andy, have you read that one? Project Hail
What's
Mary?
that
Project.
one about?
Basically the world is ending and a guy wakes up in a spaceship and he can't remember how he got there, but the two members
Oh,
of his crew are dead. And basically he starts remembering that he needs to save the world from uh stuff that is basically killing the sun.
and that's
So
Project Hail Mary?
Project Hail Mary. It's
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they're
good.
making it into a movie
Oh,
with
yeah,
Ryan
I looked up.
Gosling.
I'm looking up The Martian right now that you just
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
Yeah,
And
that one's
then let
fantastic.
me look at the. It looks like I
Project
love
Hail Mary is
good
pretty cool
sci-fi.
too.
So let me see.
But
Brothers, Hail Mary. I'm thinking I may
they
or may not have heard of it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
with
yeah,
I
Matt Damon.
absolutely recommend it, and I think you and Jed would both like it.
yeah.
When was it
And
made? To Oh,
When was
okay, I
it?
see.
2000,
2026. When was the book written?
2017, 18, maybe.
Okay. Is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is
Oh,
one that
it's
like when we were watching the Y Files one day. I don't know if y'all have ever watched the Y Files, but if you haven't, skip one.
Don't think so.
But it's just, you know, the Y Files. But anyway, so Andy Ware, yeah, we were watching it one day and one of the ads came up for this movie and we were looking at it and we were like, and my kids were looking at us like, are you gonna skip the ad? And we were like, shut up. We want to see this. And we were like, and that looks like a really good one. And we
Mhm.
almost read it. And I can't remember why we decided not to. There was
you
just some of the,
definitely, yeah, you definitely should read it first because
Definitely.
mm,
the I have a huge issue with Hollywood doing trailers because
hmm
they gave
Yeah.
away like the hugest thing in the preview, but they had to.
hmm
They had to.
right. Or
And
else nobody
so
would watch it.
yeah, no one would watch it. And you knew like reading the okay, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the whole time you don't know who he is in space until something happens, and then you make
Right.
the connection. But they
hmm
show Ryan Gosling at the very beginning, and it's Ryan Gosling throughout the whole entire thing. Like,
hmm
but you can't have a movie with Ryan Gosling and not have him be the leading guy. Like, you can't. So it
Yeah, I
just
guess that's
doesn't
true.
work
I'm
in
confused by your
movie
description.
storytelling.
I'm very confused by
What?
your description. What we always know that Ryland Grace is the main
The main
guy.
But you
character.
don't know how he got there, and you know it just
Oh.
yeah. So it's like you knew that he was there, but you didn't know how he got
Oh,
there.
how like
And in
the
the
people were
Okay.
preview,
like, he was like,
you
why me? And they
know
were like,
how he got
because
there.
we need these type of
Okay.
people. He was like,
Okay.
I'm just a science
Yeah, and
teacher. And that whole
it's like
boardroom
one of
meeting
those
thing.
moments when reading a book, but
Mhm.
you kill it during the preview because you're like, oh, okay.
Hi.
So
Oh,
it's like you know the whole plot almost going before going to the movie, which is like, well, like what's the point? I like the teaser trailers where you're like, oh,
those
that looks
those
good.
are
What's
way
that
better.
about?
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. Those
Yeah,
are way better.
that basically
Oh,
gives you the whole plot where you're just going to go watch Ryan Gosling and maybe he won't wear a shirt for a scene or two. I mean, if you're into
I'm
that,
very concerned about that. Yes. Ah,
I'm not. I'm just people go to movies with guys without shirts on. You know what?
that's not actually my
Or
criteria.
explosions.
I don't know. Yeah, explosions, yes. Shirtless dudes don't care.
Yeah,
Okay,
me either.
on that
Keep
note,
your shirt on.
we actually do have to wrap up. But I'm hoping that we can continue doing this every Wednesday. Hopefully everybody
Mhm.
is amenable to this. Um,
Yeah,
I
my
will,
schedule changes
okay,
every so often.
yeah.
So
I
just a
might be
text
starting
away.
a job. I might be starting a job very soon, so my schedule
Mhm.
is a little up in the air as well. Andy, this used to be
Hey, you
garbage
know
day.
me. This is garbage day. It is every
Wednesday, that's
Wednesday.
a weird day. It's always
I don't
good.
know.
Monday's a good garbage day. New week,
Um,
new trash.
yeah, ours
Take out
is
last week's.
Wednesday. Well, ours is technically Thursday, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
round it all
Same
up on
thing.
Wednesday to put it
Yeah,
out
Okay,
on
same
okay,
thing
the
here.
okay.
because
Sunday
if we
night,
didn't,
take out the garbage.
we'd never send the garbage away because they come at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, my guy comes about 10:30. It's weird.
That
At
is
night?
It's
strange.
nice though. Like if you wake up on Monday and you're like, oh, I should really get that out in the garbage, and it's hey, it's still there. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, well, we have got to wrap things up, and it was lovely chatting with you dudes. I'm so glad we
Yes,
got
it
to do this
was very.
again.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
great seeing y'all again.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep. Bye bye.